It's the NFL on EA Sports, and everyone's watching Ramondre Stevenson. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Chargers and the Broncos.
And off we go from Denver. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
A short one here, caught by McBride. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Getting this ball out wide for Davis. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Hurts. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw again. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
A first down carry for Davis. And he'll get about 5 here, so take this down inside the 20-yard line. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Able to get this one to McBride. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And his kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Now the rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week: 15 carries, 72 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
Stroud looking to throw. Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. In motion right is Ridley. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud on the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's caught. Smith. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the Broncos getting the road victory, so they'll look to take the season series now here in Denver. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. From the gun, a give to Davis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. He'll look to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
The Chargers offense and DK Metcalf getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season. Currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Stroud. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The Broncos offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some.
And finally, down at the 36-yard line. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
A short one here, caught by McBride. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 30-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Shoves him away. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
That one caught by Rice.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Broncos first down.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Davis will take it in. Touchdown, Denver.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Here's Stroud.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down.
Arnold Ebiketie, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
It's fielded at the 45. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Oh, he shifts past him.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Hurts.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
And that's knocked away and incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
The Chargers ready to take over.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
2nd down and 4. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was defended by DeVon Bland.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And he comes back with one complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Throwing is Hurts.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Hurts. That's complete to McBride.
That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Stroud sets up the play action.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Going for the deep ball. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there.
his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action. The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Stroud out of the gun here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Stroud will look to throw once more. He'll find Bateman once more. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Stroud. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Stroud to throw it. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down. Slot man moves right. And Stroud now to throw. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen.
Ball start, offense.
The situation changes a bit now. 1st and goal from back at the 10. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Hurts sets up to throw it. A short one here, caught by McBride. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
63.
taken down at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty.
False start, offense.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here's Hurts to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Inside give to Davis. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
This now a 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 39. They picked up 5 yards last time, now they double it and get 10 here.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Smith brings it in, going across the middle.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Going to throw right side here, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd down and a yard.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
He's got McBride here over the middle. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Broncos first down.
They'll try and run for it with Davis. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
Ray Davis.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chargers getting set to go.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
Fighting through. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
They begin with a run by Davis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
From the 41, this is second and a yard.
Again, it's Davis. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And the Broncos first down.
Up the middle to Davis.
There he goes again.
And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line.
73 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Looking middle, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the Chargers' 8-yard line.
They'll run wide side. Davis. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Russell Gage from 4 yards out.
And the Broncos are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Heading back out, the Chargers offense. We get a peek at the playoff picture of the AFC.
Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving.
And always sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
In motion right is Ridley. A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He'll find Metcalf. He's into space past the 25.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
First down, Los Angeles.
Here's Stroud. And that'll be complete to Stevenson.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Stroud.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Calvin Ridley. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. And I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
They keep it with Davis on first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
It's Davis on the counter. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as good running gets him to about the 44. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
2nd and 1 now from the 21.
Now a handoff to Davis. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Devontae Smith.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos add 6 to their lead.
And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT.
And that will bump the lead up to 26. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Stroud.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Stroud looking to throw.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Stroud.
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's in this type of a groove and his offensive linemen are creating running lanes for him, he can really put on a show, and he's done so here.
Here's a give to Davis. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run it again here with Davis. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll run with Davis. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Broncos,
they continue to show they're playoff ready as they move to 13-3 with 1 game remaining.
and for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.